What it is, what it do, cyber world. Welcome to the Ash Said It show. I'm your host, Ash Brown. We are well into January. Welcome to 2022. You never know, COVID may be just lurking its head somewhere. So what can you do to keep you and your family safe during these times and beyond? I've got the founder and CEO of SipSafe with me today. Jeremy, how you doing?
I'm doing well, and I'm happy to be a part of those 100,000 downloads and 500,000 listens on the podcast. So again, I'm excited to be here, and thank you again.
Not a problem. Thank you, Jeremy. So, Jeremy, where are we talking to you from? Where in the world are you today?
Yeah, so I am up in the snowy Northeast right now, actually working up and down the East Coast for a little bit. Not on SipSafe, on other stuff, but yeah, so up in the snow.
Where did the idea for SipSafe even come from?
Yeah, so the idea actually came to mind before we knew what COVID was. Really just me and some buddies sitting around, and we were thinking of, we were all challenging each other, and we just thought there's got to be things to invent, whether it's, actually inventing something or building upon something that is already invented. There has to be something. And we kind of challenged each other and asked them up with, and I drew a bunch of pictures up. I sent them into a friend of mine in Michigan who's a patent attorney. He looked it up, and we ended up finding a patent that a guy up in Quebec for a U.S. patent, utility patent for the idea. And from there, I sat on it for a little bit. I was just excited to get that far. Right. And then COVID hit. And I thought, okay, what better time than now to really work on this and introduce this to the market.
For people that are unaware, what is the SipSafe Drinking Buddy?
Yeah, so SipSafe Drinking Buddy is a molded attachment that is dishwasher safe, reusable. It arrives at your doorstep clean and in a resealable package as well. But you basically set that attachment onto the dirty mouth of a can, because every single aluminum can of every kind of drink, aluminum cans are taking over because of the single-use plastic industry being, obviously, as much as we can, trying to get rid of that. So aluminum cans have, you're talking energy drinks, water, wine, coffee, soda, beer, anything you can think of now. So the SipSafe Drinking Buddy will sit on the dirty mouth of the can, and it acts as a barrier between that dirty mouth, because every single one of these that rest on cans, there have been ATP meter tests done on cans in grocery stores or gas stations or inside 12 packs, and it's just the amount of bacteria and mold colonies is just, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And then with this Omicron variant that's just been lurking everywhere, and like almost everyone that I know has either had COVID, including myself, and gotten over it, or they know someone that's really close and that, has dealing with it.
We got to protect ourselves any way we can. Yeah. With us having less exposure, to people and everything, our immune systems are weakened a little bit. And so, of course, anything we can do, I think it's good to get ahead of and be proactive. And that's kind of the approach that I've taken with this. It's a proactive approach to a problem that some people don't necessarily know about, and some people are getting sick, E. coli. There's a handful of different things that you can get from a dirty can.
Yeah. You got the patent. You're proud. You're like, you know what? I got this. We're going to make this thing happen. What was the first hurdle that you can recall? It kind of put things on pause for a minute.
The biggest one is because I think they immediately associate soda with a can. Right. So then there's, there's seltzer water. There's, juices. There's really anything that comes in a can. People understanding, I've never been sick and I drink out of the can all the time. Right. Or I wipe off the top, or I rinse it underwater. That's, if you wipe the top, you're really just spreading, actually wiping up. And so it's the education of it. So from the time that a can is manufactured and filled with whatever it is somebody's going to drink, by the time that is passed through the dozens of hands and gets to wherever it's going, let's say a gas station, you got to think of how many hands have touched that haven't washed their hands or touched themselves or other things, and they're stocking that, or customers are coming to grab that same can. They look at it, they don't want it, but they grab it by the top. Not a lot of people are grabbing it from the middle, so they're palming it from the top and then putting it back. And when you finally buy that and you walk out to your car and you put it to your lips, you might as well have put that gas station attendant's thumb in your mouth, because that's about as gross as it is. And so the education of why it's so necessary is the hurdle. I'm getting there, but it is taking some time.
Yeah, and I think that the situation that we're in now with the pandemic is absolutely opening people's eyes to the importance of just being sanitary and keeping ourselves, safe and in clean environments, and just doing what we can do to keep ourselves healthy. I think that's a really huge part of it. So I think that this is definitely the time that people are going to be listening up if they haven't already, Jeremy. They definitely will be listening up.
You're absolutely right, and you've made good points about the, with the COVID thing, and even schools. Schools, they have vending machines, hospitals have vending machines. Kids are back in school, and people are still visiting loved ones that are stuck in the hospital for COVID or for many other reasons, and you're introducing the ability to get sick if you're it's just, we're really just trying to get ahead of those types of things, where we're trying to help out not just those instances but the whole community in all. It's really what we're trying to do.
Yeah. So, all right, so we're going to fast forward a little bit now. What is next for you guys, Jeremy? I know you guys got a lot of things in the back cooking. You got some ideas and things floating around, but what can we talk about today?
Yeah, we're always trying to expand, and one exciting thing that we've done is just a couple of days ago, we signed a contract to be one of the featured products and sponsors for the gift bag giveaways for some of the attendees at the MTV Movie Awards this year. So that's coming in May, and very excited about that.
Congratulations, that's huge.
Thank you. Yeah, again, it was very exciting to get to speak with you and then get that back to back. It's 2022 is definitely looking up.
Awesome year. Awesome year. If they want to get their SipSafe, if they want to go ahead and snatch them up, where can they go, Jeremy?
Either direct to the website, which is www.sipsafedrinkingbuddy.com, or on Amazon, SipSafe Drinking Buddy, and you will see our product there.
Cool beans. And are you guys on social media as well?
We are. The social media presence is new. Still working on it, but we are on social media. If they search at SipSafe Drinking Buddy on Instagram, they will see us there. And please follow, join, and watch us grow.
Yes, and continue to grow. I know that there's going to be a lot more announcements throughout the year, Jeremy. You're going to have to come back and share it with us. I like to hear things first. I appreciate that.
I'm accepting the invite right now.
All right, you guys heard it here first. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.